They are expecting you to go in the court of law, right? And see, that's why they know that they know they can't get me with that bullshit, right? Because they know I'm not going to go into court and talk about red cars, blue car, red fish, blue fish, green fish, red cat in a hat, or green eggs and ham. They say that's what they want you going in the court and start quoting the cat in the hat book. Red fish, blue fish, green fish. Oh, cat in the hat, green eggs and ham. I do eat green eggs and ham, Sam I am. That's what they want you to go in there like you're a retard. Start quoting these damn mystery rhymes and talking about some damn aliens in the sky. And, oh, there's a red car following me over here and he knocked the trash can over. I'm too good for that. I'm too good. I have critical evidence. And what you want to do is turn the onus on them. So what I've done, right, why I've been successful with the police, and because what I do is I'll call the police, I'll give them my neighbor's address. And because I live in between two homes, I'm in a townhome, right? I live in between two different people, right? I understand that when the police arrive to her home and ask what the issue is, she's going to have to then give an answer. She's going to say she didn't call. She's going to have to point to either her left, which I'm to the left of, or to her right. She's going to have to identify someone who she believed to have called the police. And who did she say? Me. And what does that mean? The only way, right? How would you then be able to deem it's me if you live between two people? You're guilty. So I trapped her. She then admitted, without admitting, that she knew it was me who called the police, because she then knew subconsciously it was her, not subconsciously, she knew literally, it was her creating the chaos. You see what I mean? So that's how I finesse that situation. I don't give him my address. I give him hers. So now she has to explain why she was doing this. She has to lie. All that's being documented. We can subpoena that body cam. And I'm already out the window recording the police pulling up anyway. And if you guys know, what I do is I open up my door and I have a bookcase by my door. I just put my phone on the bookcase and talk to them and record. I don't see a lot of you guys want to put the phone in the face and no. You will never get an answer out of a dummy that knows he's being recorded. Now they know I'm recording them, but I'm not blatantly putting the phone in their face so they can. I want you to be natural. I want you to say exactly what you're going to say as if you didn't know I was recording you. And so what did I get out of the last two conversations I had with the police? My neighbor will be fined $1,500 if she continues. And the reason why they didn't fine her, because they said something about they came out during the daytime and I have to call them after night. And so now what the neighbor does at nighttime, she either is not there or they don't make noise. And if they do make noise, they leave. And I had the recording basically saying, okay, look, this woman is making noise. The only reason why I'm even looking at this woman leaving, if you can tell the last videos I've made, is because every time I record her, it's going to her car. Turn those on. How am I able to predict you leaving your house? No, I'm not. It's because you're making noise. And then I'm catching you leaving your house. That makes sense. I can explain that. Not, oh, she's banging, she's making noise. And I don't, no. You're banging, you're making noise. You know you're doing it. You know I called the police on you. They've come here and addressed the situation. Now you're going to leave because you know how I'm going to act and treat the situation. You understand? So then what I did, now I took that information. I emailed Brandon Scott of Baltimore City, the mayor. I also attention my district leader in Catonsville. Okay? So that holds each other accountable. They cannot say that they did not receive the information and they weren't aware. Plus, you get an automated email back when you send the email to them anyway. You're going to get that automated response, which is going to register in the system. So he responded. He said something that he was having some task force based on human resources or something that he was going to have look into it. I also sent the email when Nick Young was the mayor. I told him about it, and I also attentioned him, who's no longer the mayor. Hold these motherfuckers. Allow them to hold themselves accountable. I'm out of it, motherfucker. You know your job. You're here for the people, right? That's what you say. So you're going to be here for the people, motherfucker. You're not going to get rid of me. So now it's been very quiet in my neighborhood. They're still upset. That's why they said. See, before what they were doing, right? When I shut down the cars sitting outside by approaching them and being aggressive and chasing them out the neighborhood, that's when they started the noise. They started because they couldn't sit people outside the house. So now they have to do something. We can't let this guy win. Who is he? right? So then they start banging. So now I combated the banging with the police. So that's why now they resorted back to sitting cars out there. But instead of sitting them in the dark, they want to put them in the light so that the neighbors can then see me approach them now. You understand? I got it figured out. And a part of having it figured out is creating a pattern that you know they have to live around. So if I leave my house at nighttime, you can only be around me when I leave my house. And I have control now because I'm leaving at the time I want to. I'm going in the areas I know that you're not familiar with. I know the cuts in the woods. And I know if you follow me and do anything I don't want you to, I know how I'm going to treat you. So I've taken control by not being fearful of them. And by also not allowing myself to be provoked. You understand? Like the neighbor, she had her boyfriend or something come over there. And I went out there and I told him, and you're going to see the video. You see the guy in the Tahoe. Oh, so strange, right? He's driving the Tahoe like me, right? I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are stupid. These some sick motherfuckers. Half of Baltimore can't read, but they'll find another nigga with a Tahoe to come next door and act like he's tough. I'll put him in his place too. That's what I said. They can't say I'm bullying my family. Why they're not my family? They can't say I bully Donald or I bully Gloria or I bully Gene or I bully Elijah or I bully DJ. Because when I'm in Baltimore City, I don't give a fuck if you're 8 feet tall or you're 5'2". You're going to get the same energy from me. I'm no respecter of person with this. If you are attacking me, you will get all I have. I'm not out here picking and choosing. I don't deal with women at all. Meaning that I do not approach them. I don't even entertain them. When they're out here and they send bitches around me doing that dumb shit, driving around. Because now what they like to do is now I've been so aggressive with the men. They like to put women around me because they know I'm not hostile towards women. Because I know they're just ditzy as fuck. And I don't pay no attention to them. So what they'll now do is they thought that I wouldn't approach the woman who they had sitting in my parking lot. I told her, it's time to go. I said, bitch, it's time to go. Verbatim. And guess what the bitch did? The bitch left. I'm not playing with these hoes. All right, bitch, you what? Exactly. So it's you gotta know you gotta know the avenues. They can't when they want to send the big bulky men. That's what they do. Send these weightlifters around me like I was scared. I burned them up. Burn them up. Go back to Planet Fitness. Go work out some more, nigga. You need to go back to work because you think you're out here bitching. I'm gonna shoot you, nigga, and I'll beat you with these hands. You can get both of them, but what they like to do, they always come in pairs. They're never by themselves. I've never met an incident with these junkies that has ever been mano y mano. They had the two big diesel motherfuckers, and I said, nigga, you not about to do nothing. I'm allowed to talk about it, so I can't lie. I'm here to talk about it. I'm here telling you live in color. You know, that's why when Jean says, oh, just wait. Because she think it's some nigga out here. Ain't nobody big and bad. If they all work for the same people that work for you, they're not respectful. I can't fear nobody that work for somebody that be fucking boys in the ass. Be out here raping little kids, eating little kids, pedophiles. That's who you guys stand up for. You can't tell me that Satan's not a pedophile. Right, you can't say Satan's not a pedophile. He is, nigga. And that's who you worship. That's who be telling you to stump over my head and follow me around the world. Satan, the pedophile. So, getting back to my conversation here, you have to take away their avenues. So, when I learned that they were saying that they wanted to actually make you afraid to come out night side, they wanted to make you afraid to come out at nighttime because, they have more people during the daytime. It just makes sense. You got more people in the daytime. You got more eyes on you, police. You're less likely to get in a confrontation with someone in the daytime because you got the police. But if I'm out here like this and this time, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, it's going to take the police a little bit to get here. Right. And I doubt you can be able to call them because you can be so shook up by what I did to you. So, like I said, I've taken away all the avenues. Once I realized that they were trying to keep me in the house at nighttime when they was parking people in the parking lot. I live in Baltimore City, so if this was in Columbia, right, and they had somebody parked out, and you wouldn't think anything of it. If I lived in Columbia townhouse and I see motherfuckers parked outside, I wouldn't think anything. It's white people. Oh well, I'm going to do what I got to do. You can't do like that in Baltimore City. Everybody is a suspect in Baltimore City. Everybody and everything. I don't care what they look like. So they know that. They know the energy in Baltimore City. They know I know that as well. So that's why they want to sit niggas out there with 5% tint, dark tint out there, a bunch of niggas. I'm talking about, I've seen, they got a whole bunch of niggas out there in the parking lot smoking with loud music. I'll come right out there. Well, I'll cock my gun, and you'll think these niggas were dispatched to another call where these niggas was leaving. You thought that they got a breaker. Thought the police called them thought they were EMTs. Thought they were on call for the hospital. Where them niggas left out of there. And I never had that incident again. They do sit motherfuckers out there, but I've never had a conglomerate where it was like a hood party. I don't play that shit. I put my gun out the window and these niggas are screaming. I've done that. I've done a lot of things. Like I said, man, I will do whatever it takes for these motherfuckers to know that you're not gonna come at me like this again. So, like I said, man, we need to transition on how we move forward with our documentation. I'm not going into courts talking about cat in the hat. I have substantial evidence. I have police recordings. I have recordings from everyone else that they could try to use to testify against me, which would be these niggas here, any neighbors I have in Baltimore. Right? I have them on camera. You're not right. So anybody, and that's why I tell them call the police. Because what you want them to do, right? You want them to go and lie. See, now before when this began, I didn't have any evidence. I didn't have years of proof of what was going on. I didn't have over 5 years of this shit going on. It was fresh. I only had like maybe a couple weeks. It was new to me. I didn't have no substantial, hardcore proof. So now I do. That's why I tell them call the police. Do what you want to do. I laugh at them now. I laugh at the police now. I did before, but now I really laugh at them. Call them. And what you want them to do, right? You want them to actually go ahead, talk, explain the story, get it all out. Let them talk about it. Because what you want them to do is they're going to incriminate themselves. Because after they talked, they blame you, they've said the high heavens, they came with every blue moon. Now I'm not going to even speak. I'm going to go to a recording on a specific date and time, and I'm going to press play. And I'm going to let the cops or those who are the authorities at that moment just listen. And I'm going to smile. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to chuckle. Right. I'm going to be very annoying. And we're going to sit here and see now what you have to say after you went and lied and blamed the onus on me and said it was me. I instigated. Oh, really? I've learned a lot of patience in this. Patience kept me out of jail and out the hospital. Because I have patience with these motherfuckers. I want to see what they're going to do first. I'm strictly a counterpuncher in this game. I strictly counterpunch. I strictly wait for them to throw a shot. I block and I counter. My counter may be a recording. My counter may be a conversation. My counter may be an action. But I have it. I'm no longer, like I said, again, I told you, their key is to provoke you. They want to provoke you so that you make the first move so they can cry wolf. Right? I will never do that. You cannot provoke me. And especially if I know that's your intentions. It's like your girl, you didn't get her something to eat or something. Bitch always be mad about something. And this bitch is complaining about food. And you let her just sit there and go on and on and on. And you don't allow her to provoke you. She wants an argument. She wants to get upset. Maybe she wants you to go buy her something. No. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to wait for you to drain yourself out. You're going to sit here and look like a dumbass. And then afterwards, I'll then assess the situation and then provide the best answer that suits me. I'll handle this however it best suits me. Same thing I do with these people. They sit here, they whine, they'll complain. I'll let them finish. Let them exhaust themselves. You know how many times I've let people sit in the parking lot thinking I was coming outside? I'm talking about people have sat outside my house thinking I was going to come outside. Hours. I'm talking about they've gone out there on the recording. The camera caught them sitting out there at 11:45. And I'll come out there and look at the recording, and I'll look. I said, they didn't leave till 4 o'clock? I'm talking about Satan had these niggas sit outside for like 4 or 5 hours. And I ain't left the house. I ain't even planning to go nowhere. It's been plenty of nights I've gone outside just to take the trash out. And these motherfuckers act like I'm about to leave. And they be sitting out there for hours. I'm talking about hours, nigga. They've sat outside for hours. I'm talking about, bro, if you seen the video, I had that fat nigga. They've already told me, like, the guy said he got paid $100. I offered to give him, I was doing Uber at this time. I said, bro, I'll give you $200 right now. And I put this on my grandfather's grave. I told the guy, he on my grandfather's grave, he told me he got paid like $100 to sit out there. I think he was lying, but he said he got paid like $100 to sit out. He was some fat nigga with his girlfriend, and I told him he had to move. But it was the second time I saw him, and he got a new car. And so this time I was like, yo, I'll give you $200, because I'm not afraid of him at this point. I was never afraid of him, but at this point I know him, and I already knew who he was, and I told him. You know, he had a blanket, he had a pizza. You know, they was really about to camp outside. And I'm telling you, the specific date this was Tank Davis was fighting Barrio. And I went out to the gas station because I wanted to go get some soda and some chips and some stuff that I wanted, you know, just to watch the fight. I needed to get some visuals, some vittles for the fight, right? So I, you know, just regular nigga shit, some shit that everybody in America, it's a free country, shit I should be able to do. And so there was no cars out there. But when I come back, of course, they had these niggas sitting out here. So that's how we get to the conversation of him saying he got paid $100 to sit outside. I offered him $200. I make like $400, $500 within that first 2 days. I'm like, I'll give you $200 right now. I showed him, I'll give you $200 right now for you to tell me who told you to sit over here. The nigga was scared. The nigga was shook. He wanted the money. He didn't want the problems that came with the money. From what I took from it, by him getting his fat ass in the car, not responding to me, and leaving, like the nigga didn't even respond. He seen the $200, he got in his car and he left. If I'm lying, I'll drop dead right now. He left. So I confirmed on that tape, and you saw it. I don't know. I gotta go find a date. Just go look up the same date Tank Barrio fight. And if you want to go watch that video, look up the date of the Tank and Barrio fight, and then you can go look on my videos on YouTube, and you can see the date. That's the video. And the nigga admitted to what? Being paid. He also admitted that he was watching me. And he also admitted that he knew who told him to sit over there, but he didn't want the $200. He left. So when I'm out here talking about I know I'm being followed, well, number one, I already know that because I have a camera that's right now in my house that's recording whatever's going on. And I also know that the camera I had posted up when I'm home has them looking up in the camera. I told you guys. I posted both of those videos. You see the guy with the dreads, red sweatpants on, white t-shirt. You know they had the red and the white. Then they had the guy in the black African nigga he had all gray on with a white dog. Both of them looked in the camera. And again, my theory is, how the fuck in a 3-story house do you know which camera that floor is sitting on? Most people have the camera outside or actually on the ground floor. So how the fuck I have it on the top floor? Did you know to look at the camera? I mean, I ain't gotta lie about this, guys. You can look at it. Nigga look at the camera, he shook his head. So it's not a mystery I'm being followed, I know. So we know now they have people walking past your house. The dog walkers, like we already know, we call them dog walkers. They're fake as fuck. Everybody just gotta walk a dog now when we out here. I'll be sitting at Run the Mill sometimes, just chilling. Now they have a couple that gotta walk the dog. I'll go to the park over here, the state park. Or I'll be chilling in the cut somewhere. They got a dog walker come over there, and the dog, like I said, the dog got to come over there and just bother you. And some people say that they like to throw trash or the dog and shit like that, and that's trying to like. I never thought deep into that. I know these people are shitty people around me, so the dog taking the shit around me, I just think it's common. And the fact that the woman didn't pick it up after you, you're just dirty. I don't see the things they do. I don't then relate to myself. I don't ask, what are they saying about me? You're stupid as fuck. I'm not asking no dumbass nigga, why is he here around me? You stupid bitch. You got 5 seconds to get around me before I get upset. That's how I talk to these idiots. I count down. 5, 4. I count down. I'm not out here trying to figure out why dumbass niggas around me at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's insulting my intelligence. So, they say, I know they were getting paid to been following me. That shit happened that shit happened like 2-3 months ago. So, I knew they got paid to follow me. The nigga wasn't making $200 because I offered him $200. So, we know they ain't making no money. $100, I do that shit like 10 people rides on Uber. He ain't making no fucking money. Right? He done sold his soul. Fat ass nigga. He ain't getting no bitches. Your bitch was looking at me the whole time anyway. right? Because I bitched you up. So now she looking at you goofy. Because now I told you to leave. I done offer you more money than you made. How does the nigga you been sitting to watch come here and offer you more money than you was make, and then your bitch looking at me? I'd be embarrassed too, right? If I'm here with my girlfriend and this nigga that, just imagine you a CIA agent watching a damn nigga that, and the nigga pull up to the CIA car. I'm like, yeah, nigga, what's up? I know who you are, fuck nigga. What's up? I just like, that's what I mean. What's up, nigga? I got $200 for the name. For the nigga that told you sit over, I got $200 for you right now, fuck nigga. I got $200. I'll be talking to you. I got $200 right now, fuck nigga, for you right now. Who told you sit over here? I paid $200. And they got in his car and left. Because they was outside, like, smoking. You know how, like, they try to act like... Because, like I said, I pull up on him and block him in. And so now that's why he was outside smoking. Like, nah, you can leave. You're going to get your fat ass in the car and leave. So I haven't not seen him yet. He was driving a Chevy Malibu before, a champagne one, and his girl was driving a Kia Rio. Now his girl got a Kia Optima, and he's driving a Volkswagen Jetta. Or a Passat. I think it's the Jetta, though. So it looked like they got new cars since the last time I saw them. They upgraded in cars, but they didn't upgrade in the money. He wasn't getting the 200. So I said, these people out here are being compensated. That's why when I told you about earlier with me and getting money from my enemies out here, I already knew that they need me to be in Baltimore because that man is getting paid. So when I speak, I'm not speaking out of emotion or, oh, I need to be right or I know they can hear me. I'm speaking because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I know they need me in Baltimore. If that nigga got paid $100 to sit there, okay, if I didn't live where I lived at, the motherfucker wouldn't got no money. That means my neighbors don't go nowhere. They don't go nowhere. The bitch next door was like 43 years old. She don't go nowhere. The bitch don't work. When I was working and doing shit, when my girl was living, my ex was living with me and shit, the bitch she was gone. Working. But now, since I'm here dolo and I'll be home all the time, I don't be doing shit, guess what they be doing? They be home. It's like they got told to quit their job at the same time. And I did some research on it, and she worked for Social Security. I already know. I know her name, date of birth, and I know everything about the bitch. I can find these niggas' names up right here in this house. I know, right? They got an app for that. All I gotta do is put your address in. It's gonna tell me who lived in the house the last time you were there. Right. So this bitch right here, she used to work for Social Security, which is up the street from me where I live at. You know, Catonsville, Security Boulevard. That's where Social Security building's at. I live right there. But I live like 5 minutes away from the Social Security building on Route 40. So I'm like so anyway, I already know she worked for Social Security, i.e. the government, right? And I seen her little backpack that one day her dumbass was going to work. So I watched these motherfuckers. So I know that they're government. I know that the neighbor down from me, she is a teacher, right? Government. It may not be government directly, but it's still government. So I was just confused. I'm like, you got a teacher and Social Security? None of you motherfuckers going to work? The people directly to me, I know they were retired. They always had the same schedule. So they were doing nothing out of the ordinary schedule-wise. But the bitch that I called the police on and the other neighbor who tried to put a curse on me, she's a Buddhist. She said she cursed me. She was talking about O'Shea. I'm talking about these motherfuckers try to. She on my birthday, this because I said you look like a dyke. I told her, I'm like, bitch, you don't even know what you want to be. One day you want to be a man, next day you want to be a woman. And she was like, I curse you. O'Shea. I'm like, shut up, bitch. I'm like, you're a damn demon. I'm like, I don't believe in that shit anyway. She's a Buddhist, you know what I mean? Buddhist. Her name is Salome, Buddhist. She's I live in a Buddhist, and she was trying to curse me. Told her fat ass to get in the house. So, like I said, these people, they get told, they get compensated to be home all day and bang. That's what they do. They get compensated to slam doors, bang, have dogs bark, have all parties at all times, just to be ornery. They get paid to be ignorant. And they want to come around talking about, oh, you're not a model citizen. You get paid to be a dumbass, motherfucker. What are you talking about? You get paid to literally be ignorant. Literally. You get paid to physically, literally, metaphorically, figuratively, theoretically, right, every figure of speech to be a dumbass. And you're going to talk about me? And I can prove it. So, no, I don't have any respect for the dummies. I don't have any respect for these people. I know what they're up to. I know I'm not crazy. And I'm telling you guys, this is crucial for us. We must stop paying attention to the little things. Because if I only paid attention to tag numbers, I don't even read tag numbers. You guys be reading tag numbers and be finding the numbers on the tag numbers. And you be reading the fire hydrants. You be reading, and I'm not making fun of you guys. I love you. You guys are my family. What I'm saying is, we got to stop that. I don't be reading the ambulance numbers. I don't be reading numbers on the side of the police car. I don't care. I'm not worried about that little numerical system. That's how you get entrapped in there. I don't care. I want to know, why are you around me? Fuck all the numbers. Fuck the numerology. Why are you around me? That's what I want to know. We got to focus on the main thing. So I'm champion. I'm asking you guys again. Let's just focus on something way more advanced, because I'm telling you, I did it, and that's why I'm able to share this information with you. That's why I posted this video here. This guy, this rapper, he's a popular rapper. He was on his Instagram. This nigga must have been high as fuck for him to say, literally, he said on the fucking live, he sold his soul. He said, I sold my soul. He said he made some good money, and he said, you niggas is mad because your soul ain't worth shit to sell. Verbatim. The nigga said, some of you niggas is mad because your soul ain't worth shit. He said, they wouldn't even want to buy your soul. You said you had to give your shit for free. So, it lets me know what? Niggas are selling their soul, which I already knew. Kanye said he sold his soul for a Happy Meal. Right, he killed his mother. Right, and now he killed his mother. Now they want to venerate her like she's a goddess, Isis, Ishtar. Right, that's what that is. Kamali, Camila, whatever that, the bitch with the 7 arms and all the damn tongues on, which is another Buddhist deity. Right, that's what they're trying to venerate her as. They want to make Kanye's mom out like she's some god because she was sacrificed for the craft. She wasn't a god. Right, that doctor killed her on the table. Right, why do you think Michael Jackson's doctor and Michael Jackson's still alive, by the way. Michael Jackson, anyway, we're not talking about that. But Kanye West sacrificed his mother. That's why he's crying about it. That's why he's been running around here with a mask on. You ain't seen his face. Because they had to reprogram this nigga. Because, I mean, come on now. Let's be real. They planned for him to do this. You know that they have to venerate the sacrifice. Like, they have to put them on a pedestal. That's why you see niggas sacrifice their family member. They make a chain around their neck. It's veneration. It's satanic. So they're probably like programming this nigga Kanye every damn day, because there's nowhere in the world Kanye is even still Kanye for him to know that he don't know. Like, from what Dr. Karash, if you go, he's like was inside the game. Like he was in the shit. He was in the parties. He's like validated. He's validated. He's like on YouTube. He's valid. Niggas go. They know he know. So he was talking about this shit. He's the one that exposed the fact that, and it made sense. It was like, oh, okay. So he sacrificed his mother, right? That's why he said, hey, mama. That's why he came up with this. You see how? So what he was saying was, you kind of get a letter or something. They don't tell you who they're going to kill. Sometimes they do, depending on who, the situation. It's kind of like on a standby. They tell you when it's done, and then I guess you find out it's your mother. And that's why they have to go through the program. It's like a crushing process. That's why they say the rising of the ashes, the phoenix, all that duality. That's what that means. Like, they're rebirthing. That's why you see them in the bathtub full of milk, which is a soul. The milk represents a soul. It's so deep. This shit is so deep. They think I'm some dumbass nigga out here. So when you see Cal Ripken, and then remember the got milk, that's got a soul. Adrenochrome. I eat children, baby blood. Okay? So that's what all that shit means. So that's why when you see him in the bathtub, or you see him like Tupac, the infamous, he's a slut now. They made him a slut. You're Satan's bitch now. That's what that means. Now to the world, those in the know, right? You can see now he's our little bitch. He's going through all the raping and all the sexual perversions. He's ready. That's what that means. That's what the term gravy means. When you hear him talking about everything is gravy, it's all gravy, baby. I mean, they took it up the ass. That's what the term everything is gravy. It's all gravy. That's a Masonic term, nigga. Gravy is shit. That's what it means. There's shit coming out your ass, nigga. So back to what I'm saying. So Kanye, the reason why he's wearing a mask is because he's probably got a doppelganger. Who'd even know who the fuck that is dancing out there with that damn mask on? You only know it's Kanye when he take his mask off, and that's when he's done the program for the night. Because he's probably in some damn cage somewhere, because he can't take... I mean, come on now. Could you really know that, okay, if you want to get into the craft, you know it demands a sacrifice. Right? So now you figured out that, okay, everyone else around, your mother died. So now you know that the sacrifice was your mother. You got to deal with that now. You blew up. You got the money. You got the albums. You out here. You got the Yeezys. Come on now. Come on now. Look at the shoes he's making. Them shits look like some shit aliens be wearing. They look like these niggas out here buying some damn brown sandals. The shit is dumb as fuck to me. It look like some damn alien shoes. Some spaceship shoes. Right? You think that nigga just get a deal from Nike and Adidas because he a Kanye? Nigga, you have to have permission to even drop an album. I told you it's 3 companies that own all the telecommunications companies, Viacom and all of them, Virgin Mobile. Virgin Mobile is a big player in owning a lot of companies. So a lot of people that you don't hear about, it's because they bought other companies. They ain't like they went broke. Them niggas just bought other companies. So what do you think? You think they just gonna let Kanye, the world slavery. We got all this history with slavery and niggas get beat up, please, but Kanye out here making shoes. You don't think about that shit? So niggas in Baltimore City get in all the world, Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin, even though they were sacrifices, right? They won't tell you. They are sacrifices. Really, everybody that dies in this world is a sacrifice to Satan in some way, shape, or form. Because they're going to use you for a numerical meaning, whether it's a moon, a street. How many niggas in Baltimore I done seen down the 6600 block, 5600, 3600 block, 1400 block, 400 block? Those are Masonic numbers. So randomly, this nigga just happened to be 33 and down to 3600 block. That's random to me. Like in Baltimore, like no. All these streets and blocks in Baltimore City, this nigga just happened to be 31, duality, 3-1, reverse it, 13, right? And he down to 3600 block. And he left behind 4 kids. Now, to somebody who's not knowing the esoteric meaning behind the Masonic numerology, you just think, okay, damn, that sucks. Nigga died on the street. You're not even thinking about the street. Oh, damn, nigga died. He got kids. Oh, the baby's got to get a GoFundMe. Gotta get a GoFundMe. Me, I think deeper than that. I'm looking at the streets. I'm looking at the comment. I'm looking at everything. I'm going to tell you something. I've looked at the interviews of the family of the dead ones, and they know. They be putting their hands, they put the Masonic in the triangle, put the triangle up, meaning that the information is coming down. It means that he was sacrificed from the top down, or they opened up the triangle. And it means a lot. It means Mother Goddess. They venerate the left eyes for Horus, and the right eyes for the woman, and the left eyes for the man. All these have meanings, and they're letting those in the know say, okay, this brother was a sacrifice. Like if you watch Trayvon's mother, look, she's running from some political party now. How the fuck you go from your son dying to now you running? His father was elevated in masonry. His father was a mason anyway. If you go look, they have pictures that they're showing you on the news that he was a mason. So Kanye sacrificed his mother, and they probably programmed this nigga back to back to back, because how the hell can you have your mom up there on a flat screen, you build your own house? Like, come on, that's trauma. They putting that nigga comment. They're laughing at. Like I said, Satan mocks his own people, and they never understand why you would like to be mocked by someone who you worship for a little bit of money. When he gonna take you out here and right? That don't make no sense to me. They're mocking Kanye. They're mocking this nigga. Right? They know he sacrificed his mother. They're gonna put her on the big screen. Got his old house up. Oh my God. Come on now. But these niggas out here that buy these concerts, these tickets, it's Kanye. Yay, Yeezy. Like some damn sheep clones. You should have seen them out there. It's crazy.